Happy Independence Day to Americans and to the others. That's what I want to say. I know what you're doing. Yes, I know for sure. And you are showing me that she's going to strike him again and finish him this time because of something I do. So, no, just no. I don't care. You just remember, you just tried to send me guilt tripping because of the war. You think I don't much act like I feel sorry for Russian soldiers, for Ukrainian soldiers, for British officers, but I would care about what's been going on there. First of all, like I said, he's invincible. Second, you see, I was just fucking with you, okay? I was just fucking with you. It's pity that you don't understand this. But yeah, I know. I know all about it. He was sold, yeah. You promised him even a rigged presidency, and the price was me, in exchange for me. And you are now trying to be all cocky and show off, to tell me, to show me really that you have some kind of moral superiority over him because, yeah, he sold me for the price of the presidency. Well, first of all, yes, you do have moral superiority over him, you British fucks. And that's why you were first love, and that's why Saint Elizabeth was born where she was born. Yes, you do have this, and I know that you would never have sold me otherwise. So, but it's kind of tricky because of all the witchcraft, So I would absolutely do the same thing if I were in his place. So who am I to judge? Maybe I wouldn't disown my own son and put it on the altar of his quote-unquote love. Yeah, that one I wouldn't do 100%. But yeah, I know all your good qualities as well. So I know all about him, so I was just fucking with you. Anyways, you should know that it doesn't matter to me, I still wouldn't fuck with you, okay? I would not have sex with you, and no matter what you do, I wouldn't have your baby. And this is because of butt fucking, okay? It doesn't matter to me whether you fuck me in the butt, you fuck other woman in the butt, not to fuck me in the butt, but then with this same dick you go inside of my vagina, or you fuck other men in the butt because we know you are bisexual, homosexual, whatever. Yeah, it is something compulsive, it is something you cannot control, let's just be honest about it. And this is something that would never change about you. I don't believe that this can be healed. You will always be butt fucking, okay? And I don't want any fecal matter around me. I don't want nothing to do with fecal sex, okay? That's serious. And by the way, the choice was not made in his favor because of butt fucking. Yes, it was because of butt fucking. And you see how with age she just got better looking, and there is not one wrinkle on her, and that's already middle age. I'm just saying. And look how your women look nowadays. Just look how British chicks look nowadays. I cannot even call them women, okay? So this fact that you have done, it's your hands, it's the doing of your own hands, because you sent your man, and all above, all below me, and when I wasn't at home, you sent your man and you did all kinds of rituals in my place, in my apartment, that no matter what I do, it still be filthy, and I would just get tired and crushed and just lay on the floor so tired that I couldn't do anything. So I need this strength to take care of myself, okay? The one that I would have spent, the energy I would have spent cleaning my apartment, because it's going to fall apart anyways, and you're going to set it on fire and or blow up the whole building anyways, just to teach me a lesson. So yeah, this reality that I live in is when I come home to my place, I eat, and there are flies flying over my food, and I go to bed, and there are flies flying above my bed. And this is because you, motherfucker, I'm telling this to people because I'm describing your crimes. I'm documenting your crimes over here. You, Simone Beelzebub, and I don't want nothing to do with this. Okay? I'm ready to tolerate all the flies, okay? Because they remind me how disgusting you are, and they land on me when I lie in my bed, but they cannot really bite me. They never bite me because they are not allowed to. But it reminds me how close is your grab. You can touch me if you want. So I'm telling you right now that you should just slit my throat. I mean, I give you permission to slit my throat or break my neck. I know that it's your fantasy anyways, so indulge yourself. Because I know what I know. I'm not going to be with you. I'm not going to have sex with you because of this. I will just have to go bankrupt and live in the street. That's where it's leading me, with the shit that you do to to the company that I work for, and to my home. Everything. You folks broke my fridge, right? I have to buy a new refrigerator. So you last week you canceled my transport card. So just when I added some money credit to my transport card, you just fucking broke it, okay? And my other My other credit cards are not are in some kind of a blacklist. Yes, that's what you fucking do to me all the time. You fuck with me all the time with my finances because you hope that I would be with you. Yes, when I'm without money, when I'm facing bankruptcy, when some people come to take everything from me, that's what I'll do. I will go for you. No, I will live in the streets. That's why I'm offering you to cut my fucking throat or break my fucking neck so that I wouldn't have to go through this because I don't want to. But I'll have to, I understand. And one thought of it kind of makes me want to cry. But so far, so good. I enjoy every moment of it. So I need very little from life. Like I just enjoy tarot card readers, and that's all I need. If I have like a mobile phone and I have access to tarot card readers, that's it. That helps me. So I just realized that like you have this beautiful whitewashed shining mansion, and at the same time your wife looks like a Kraken and Beelzebub, and of course you can try to correct her with plastic surgery and whatnot, and you can try to change people's perception of your wife, but she still will look like a fucking kraken, a butthole, and Beelzebub. Yeah. It's like these Rothschilds have this breed, like a horse breed. Like they would sell a horse the same way they sold the horses in the old days, rabbit horses. Now they sell these daughters of theirs. So, and when a person would tell them, but they're built and look like a man, and they would say, but that's the point. Aren't you like doing it two ways? So, no matter how much makeup and plastic surgery and whatever you put on it, how feminine the dress would be, it still looks like a man, a kraken, and no difference between their two butts. So this is disgusting, this is horrible, and no matter how you say a princess and a beauty, it's still a disgusting, repulsive man's butt. You know, man's legs, man's chest. And that's what you do. This perversive physiology comes from fucking in the butt, okay? So I don't want to fuck in the butt. You made your choice because, you know, here we go. You have this shiny palace, but your wife looks like a fucking butthole, and it smells like a butthole, and then you put inside your dick in this ugly smelling piece of shit, and your breath ends up smelling like a butthole. And you can pretend that it has nothing to do with your sticking your dick inside a rotting corpse. That's what she looks like, okay? And you can say that I'm just going to drink kefir, I'm just having some yogurt because it's all the stomach problem. That's why my breath smells so horrible. No, that's you sticking your dick inside a Kraken and a Rothschild, and it looks like a butt, okay? So my choice is that I'd rather live inside the place that looks like a butt. However, I myself will not look like a butthole, okay? That's my choice. I made this choice. So the only thing that you can do is to slit my throat or break my neck, okay? This is what your choice is, okay? Because I'm not gonna sleep with you, and no, I'm not having your daughter, okay? Just wanted to make sure that you understand, and I wanted to make sure that British chicks understand, you know? What goes around comes around. You see? Yeah. Since it's Saturday, so we are reading Luke 12, the leaven of the Pharisees. In the meantime, when there were gathered together an innumerable multitude of people, insomuch that they trod one upon another, he began to say unto his disciples, first of all, beware ye of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. Fearing God alone. And I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. But I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear. Fear him which after he has killed has power to cast into hell. Yea, I say unto you, fear him. Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 farthings, and not one of them is forgotten before God? But even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows. Confessing Christ. Also I say unto you, whosoever shall confess me before men, him shall the Son of Man also confess before the angels of God. But he that denies me before men shall be denied before the angels of God. And whosoever shall speak a word against the Son of Man, it shall be forgiven him. But unto him that blasphemes against the Holy Ghost, which is my Son, it shall not be forgiven. And when they bring you unto the synagogues and unto magistrates and powers, take ye no thought how or what thing ye shall answer, or what ye shall say. For the Holy Ghost shall teach you in the same hour what ye ought to say. The parable of the rich fool. And one of the company said unto him, Master, speak to my brother, that he divide the inheritance with me. And he said unto him, Man, who made me a judge or a divider over you? And he said unto them, Take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesses. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? This is about children. And he said, This will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then those shall those things be which thou hast provided. So is he that lays up treasure for himself, and is not rich towards God.
Do not worry. And he said unto his disciples, Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for the body, what ye shall put on. The life is more than meat, and the body is more than raiment. Consider the ravens, for they neither sow nor reap, which neither have storehouse nor barn, and God feeds them. How much more are ye better than the fowls? And which of you, with taking thought, can add to his stature 1 cubit? This is about the dick size. If ye then be not able to do that thing which is least, why take ye thought for the rest? Consider the lilies, how they grow. They toil not, they spin not, and yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. If then God so clothe the grass, which is today in the field, and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, O ye of little faith? And seek not ye what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, neither be ye of doubtful mind. For all these things do the nations of the world seek after. And your Father knows that ye have need of these things. But rather seek ye the kingdom of God, and all those things shall be added unto you. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Sell that ye have, and give alms. Provide yourselves bags with wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that fails not, where no thief approaches, neither moth corrupt. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So, line 33, be ready for service. Let your loins be girded about, and your lights burning. And ye yourselves like unto men that wait for the Lord when he will return from the wedding, that when he comes and knocks, they may open unto him immediately. Blessed are those servants whom the Lord, when he comes, shall find watching. Verily I say unto you that he shall gird himself and make them to sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them. And if he shall come in the second watch, or come in the third watch, and find them so blessed are those servants. And this know that if the good man of the house had known what hour the thief would come, he would have watched, and not have suffered his house to be broken through. Be ye therefore ready also, for the Son of Man comes at an hour when ye think not. Then Peter said unto him, Lord, speakest thou this parable unto us, or even at all? And the Lord said, Who then is that faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler of his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he comes, shall find so doing. Of a truth I say unto you that he will make him ruler over all that he has. And if that servant say in his heart, My Lord delays his coming, and shall begin to beat the menservants and maidens, to eat and drink, and to be drunken, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looks not for him, and at an hour where he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. And that servant which knew his Lord's will, and prepared for himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he knew not, and did commit things worthy of stripes, shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. So I'm happy that in this life I'm not given much. So I'm happy that I live in this shambles, filthy kitchen place, because I'm not required to do much. Not peace by division, but division. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I, if it be already kindled? But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? So this is about Charlie Kirk. Suppose yet that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Interpreting the present time. And he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there comes a shower, and so it is. And when ye see the south wind blow, ye say, there will be heat, and it comes to pass. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time? Reconciling with your adversary, and why even of yourselves judge ye not what is right? When thou goest with thine adversary to the magistrate, as thou art in the way, give diligence that thou mayest be delivered from him, lest he hale thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and the officer cast thee into prison. I tell thee, thou shalt not depart thence till you hast paid the very last mite. Get it? So I would say that line 33, sell that ye have and give alms, provide yourselves bags which wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that fails not, where no thief approaches, neither moth corrupts. Okay? Just a second. So you should know, though I'm reading King James Bible and it should not be changed, edited, or whatsoever, it actually is, because in Russian version, and there are many proofs, it actually says the vagina. So not bags, the vagina. Line 33 is about vagina. So, okay? It's not about the bag, it's about vagina. So they lied to you. They said that it's something about the bag, but it's really the treasure is somebody's always rejuvenating vagina. They lied to you. They lied to you. Okay? And I'm really sorry that you didn't know that, and I'm really sorry that your wives look like shit, but you shouldn't have fucked in the butt. But whatever, it's too late, you cannot correct anything now, okay? This is something you cannot correct anymore, okay? So it definitely says vagina over here. Okay? some insatiable vagina. So, yeah, you just I'm really sorry that you all feel this way, and I'm really sorry that your wives are so ugly, but that's not my problem, okay? It's not my fault and not my problem that you got some horrible, ugly wife. No offense. These are not my words. These are words of, I'm working in some building, and it's basically a medical center, and there is a child psychiatrist that works on another floor, and that's what she told to me. I was in Istanbul for vacation, and that's horrible. They all look like Peppa the Pigs, and the kids are fucking ugly. They all look the same. They are inbred and they look like zombies, okay? That's what child psychiatrist said. She said that even comparing to Turkish kids who have eyes that are alive still, those have children with dead eyes, okay?